Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Anna.
We're the Hutchinsons.
We own Hutchinson Maple Products in Lake Paul, Nova Scotia, and we're the largest certified organic maple producers in the province of Nova Scotia.
For over 21 years on the road, running a successful trucking business, we've had quite a journey that has taken us home here to Hutchinson Acres.
This is our story.
It's a busy week at Hutchinson Acres. Lots on the go. The maple syrup is being bottled, but it's a new little family member that has everyone's attention. Meet Jasper.
Just got a new puppy. We got him from the same breeder that we got our original dog Cheetah from. And the breeder is out of Ontario, and it's called Von Rothhaus Breeders. They produce absolutely beautiful German Shepherd purebred dogs. So Jasper and Cheetah both are sable shepherds. So they have a different coloring than the typical German Shepherd that you would see here. He's a very, very active puppy. He's keeping us up at night. He's keeping us very active during the day. He's a beautiful dog though. He has a great temperament, and with a little bit of training, he will do very well.
He's a busy little fella, but he has a good role model in Cheetah showing him the ropes.
So Cheetah and Jasper, when we got Cheetah, we purposely got a female for our first dog. And so we purposely got the male for the second dog. And the reason being, it seems to be a good mix when you're bringing up two dogs. One takes a motherly effect and has a way of taking some of that pup out of the dog. They play very well together. They enjoy one another's company. Really do spend a lot of time together.
As Cheetah and Jasper play at the cookhouse, the replacement part for the membrane is finally in.
So now that we've got our new piece in, we're putting it in, and we have not got a perfect fit, but we didn't expect to have one. The issue is when we put the plug in the new membrane, it was just very, very slightly larger. The new plug is a little bit smaller, and the rubbers are put in a little bit different. And this works well, it goes together, and we don't have any problems with it.
However, it proves not to be an easy switch.
So the problem with the second fit was the plug and the rubbers. When we replaced the rubbers and put the ring in properly, that solved the problem.
With a little elbow grease, it all fits, and the new membranes can be put in the machine ready for operation.
These new membranes, they're going to be much more efficient than the old membranes. The old membranes had served us well. They were approximately 6-7 years old, and they plug up over time. And even though we clean them and flush them on a regular basis, they still have a tendency to wear out. What'll happen with these new ones when we put them in, we'll probably gain close to 15 to 20% efficiency by putting in these new membranes. So that will make us much more efficient, and we will probably go from a 5 to 5,500 gallon hour, which the old membranes were able to produce. Now we're going to be back up to 6,500, getting close to 7,000 gallons.
The Arrow machines are not the only thing being set up this week. Anna has partnered with Just Us Coffee in Grand Prairie, and the fellas are here to install the new espresso machine.
when COVID started getting to a bad point, we always had a little farm store here, nothing major. We had it so that you could come in. We had a table set up with all the items that we sold, and people could come in and look at things. When COVID got to the point where we couldn't allow customers in, we started coming up with an idea as to, well, how can we still let our customers come in, buy our maple syrup. We really wanted them to see a little piece of the farm, even though they can't get down to the sugar bush, but still see a little bit of the farm and still talk to someone. So we came up with this idea of putting in a drive-through. We figured, you know what, it'd be the first maple syrup drive-through in probably the world. And then we said, well, you know what, if we're gonna put a drive-through in, why don't we offer coffee? So it only makes sense. There's no place anywhere out here to buy a coffee. So I started calling a lot of the different coffee roasters. I finally got in touch with Just Us out of Woeful or Grand Pré, and they have a partnership program with cafes. And it's an amazing program. Anybody who wants to open a cafe, it is a great program. They are fully supportive of everything that you do. You have no obligation to buy anything from them, but they want to see people succeed, and they want to see people in small business succeed. So they're extremely helpful in what they do and how they helped us design it, the equipment, everything that we needed to get started. So we put in a really beautiful espresso machine, and I'm kind of a little bit of a coffee snob, I won't deny that. I really enjoy a really good cup of coffee. So I tried quite a few of theirs and found the right blend for us, and it's a Harmony blend from Just Us, and it's a very popular coffee. So we basically got started that way. So now we have a whole line of coffees, a whole line of tea, and everything we do right here, and it's been great. It's bringing the people in. There's a walk-up window, so you can, if you want to park your car and come up and walk up to the window, you can. We put a big display of all of our products up, and everything is basically, you don't have to touch anything, so everything is there for you to just go and look at. And then we have the drive-through window, so you can drive up, and then we put a trucker window in. So Chris and I both have a history in the trucking business, so we wanted the opportunity for there to be a trucker window. So if the truck drivers, we made the driveway big enough so that they can come around and they can come right up to the window and they don't even have to get out of their trucks. So that has worked out really neat. It's nice to see the guys really appreciate that little extra thing that we put in for them. So the drive-through has been fabulous, and we're very excited to see where it goes from here.
The drive-thru is open 7 days a week, and with the summer just around the corner, be sure to stop in for a hot or cold signature drink like the Canadiano.
So the Canadiano was an actual suggestion from a customer. So someone made a suggestion on Facebook to use maple syrup in some of our coffee recipes. So we started with that one. So basically it's a 2-ounce shot of espresso, an ounce of maple syrup, and hot water. And we called it the Canadiano. And then we also just add maple syrup to any other drink you want. So instead of sugar going into your latte, guess what? We'll put a shot of maple syrup in your latte. We do a lavender and chai espresso latte using our lavender and chai maple syrup. It is beautiful. And anything else, any other drink, we'll substitute maple syrup into it for you. So if you have any other ideas, we're always open to new suggestions.
Next week on Hutchinson Acres. The cookhouse is in full production, and Anna collaborates with a master chef.